gotta do this press conference real quick.
Okay, it's your dad, Dylan. He's over there.
I'm good. I gotta hurry up. I gotta do this press conference real quick.
Okay.
It's in the middle.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, dude, I love you. I'm good. Don't trip off me. Many people got knocked out by me. So, you good? See, no, I'm good, dude. Shit, I ain't done. I'm good. Just wanna make sure you know I'm cool. What Gabby girl? She sleep?
She just went with the net.
Okay. But let me knock this out. I'll hit you in a minute. Can I get a towel or a paper towel of some sort? All right. Dylan, I'm okay. I promise you I'm okay. If I wasn't, I'll tell you. I'm good. All right. I love you. See you in a little bit. All right. What's up, crew?
Tyron, how important is it for you to kind of have these talks with your family members, especially after how it went out there tonight?
Normally I would have did that in private, but I feel like after these two roles with Jake, I feel like the production, the media, we kind of family as well. You know, you guys got to know a lot about me. In the UFC, you guys didn't really get a chance to know me. You didn't get to know what I fought for, and that's what I fight for my kids and my family. You got a chance to know Mama Woodley a little bit more. You see the cloth that I was cut from, and the fighting spirit that possesses inside of me. And I told you guys I was in shape. I told you I was ready to fight. I told you I was coming, and I told you I would look in better shape than he was. And, you know, I did that tonight. So I went back and I looked at it. I'm like, why the fuck did I drop my hand? I had both hands up. I was ready. I knew it was coming. I was ready to block the overhand. And I don't know if he delayed it. Even if he didn't delay, I don't know why I dropped my hand. And in this sport, it only take one mistake, you know, literally one mistake. I blocked so many shots. And the goal this time around was to extend my punches, to work the body a little bit, to press him a little bit more, to be a little bit more active. I didn't want to let him get 3 rounds ahead and start, you know what I mean, peppering the steak and then me not returning back. Because I thought I did a great job of returning back. And I'm not done. Please do not look at me with sorrow eyes. Please not look at me like shaking your head. I done fucked a lot of people up. A lot of people had to have that talk in the locker room. A lot of coaches had to go back to the drawing board. A lot of people in their mind, they knew that they knew that they knew, and I saw it in their face, and it broke their heart when I took that from them. So at some point, we're going to have to start putting a little respect on Jake's name. You know, I never really disrespect him as a power puncher. That's something we always knew. That's why my defense was so tight. And had he dropped his hand on me, the same shit would have happened. So I can't cry over spilled milk. I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed for the opportunity to come out here and fight again and show you guys that I'm fucking still here. And I told my coaches in the back, I said, he back. The young, hungry bull that started and went on this crazy run in the UFC and Strike Force and all these different organizations. He was back, and I can actually say that I was back. So I'll let you guys ask me some questions.
During that round, before you got knocked out, you were dropping your hands a little bit before the knockout.
Yeah.
What was kind of going through your mind there when doing that?
I mean, to be honest, you know, sometimes it's strategy, so I'm not going to sit here and act like, oh, I was dropping my hands on purpose to fucking let him throw a shot and hit him back. But he was tight, too. Like, when you fight somebody for the first time and you guys both see that it's power involved, motherfuckers' defense started getting tight. So mine was tight, his was tight, and it was a chess match to try to get a shot in. He got a couple clean shots in. I got a couple clean shots in. But defensively, I think, you know, both of us showed that we were really sharper than the last time. We actually grew as fighters. So I can't really tell you exactly why. Sometimes I just felt like I was too tense, and I made a drop in just to breathe and loosen up and then just kind of get back in. So
was there anything different about this fight from the last fight?
no, you know, I thought he was going to come out a little bit harder because he was all emotional and stuff. And I do respect the fact that he kind of had controlled aggression. This time, I think that I was more active. I think that when he threw punches, I countered more. I think that I led the dance a little bit more. I smothered my punches a couple times, and it forces us into clinch. And then, you got to recognize that with 2 big-ass guys that can knock each other out, you know, motherfuckers starting to think about that power. So he's a wrestler by base, and, you know, I collegiately wrestled forever. So when you get that close, sometimes natural reaction, you fucking grab and clinch. It ain't even on purpose. It's not because we're not trying to fight. So I think that it was more clinching than I expected. I knew I was going to be kind of pressing him, you know, and I said that the last time, and I did it this time. But man, I was in shape. I felt good. I felt alive. My breathing was good. I was listening to my coach. I know they're gonna say thank you. Last time I heard everything they said. I didn't do shit. What they were telling me to do this time, I feel like I was responding and I was kind of reacting.
Going into the end of that round, how did you feel like the fight was going? Like, did you?
I thought I was winning. I wasn't. It wasn't a landslide, but he got out the first 3 rounds the last time. I felt like he got the first 2 rounds. The third round was kind of close, but I feel like I was winning the rounds after that.
Tyron, would you say that was the hardest shot you've ever been hit with? You've been in UFC for a long time.
No, Nate Marquardt hit me with the fucking hardest shot. Yeah, but to be honest, Nate Marquardt fight was my favorite fight ever. Because everybody thought I was a wrestler. They thought I was just going to land, pump your leg. And, you know what I mean? I got the rap for just, my collegiate background, and I couldn't get away from it. But motherfuckers knew I can fight, and we banged. And I basically almost finished him the round before. So that was probably the hardest shot I got hit with in that fight. When Jake hit me, I think I was just, the second I dropped my hand, it's not like he wrapped around my neck. But when I dropped my hands, I kind of almost exposed it here. So he kind of hit right there. And that's an equilibrium shot. Anybody can, lose that balance on that side. So hit me with a clean flush shot. I don't know why I tried. That's the only thing that's driving me up a wall. Like, I saw the shot, and right when he threw it, I had both hands up blocking it. And I don't know if I was going to try to block it and counter check hook. I don't know what the fuck I was going to do. But I dropped that damn hand, and he got that motherfucker through, didn't he?
Tyron, is there a part of you, like, I know this is going to gnaw at you and you'd love to get a third crack at Jake, but is there a part of you that is happy in a way that this rivalry, so to speak, is behind you? You can move on and do other things?
I mean, the rivalry was competitive athleticism. Shit, you want that. I'm tired of everybody fucking talking mad shit during press conferences and kissing and hugging at the end of the fight. No, let's fucking fight. And that's what I came to do. So the rival, I never disrespected him. He never disrespected me. He gave me credit. I gave him credit. But he truly was convicted that he was going to beat me. And I was truly convicted I was going to beat him. And that's what y'all want to see. So we really gave y'all what y'all wanted to see.
You called out Nate and Masvidal.
I mean,
your thoughts?
I can't hate on whatever. If that's what he want to do, that's what he want to do. I came here. I came to fight. I believe I was an instrumental part of saving this card. A lot of people would have had to go home on Christmas and figure shit out. I pulled up, and I didn't pull up out of shape. I didn't pull up looking fucking like, you know what I mean? I was just taking a fucking paycheck. I came there to fucking do work, and it didn't go my way. But I was in the locker room, and I had to pray. I was like, God, you know what? I'm blessed, man. I came out here. I was in shape, and Coach should tell you, we were training. But something happened in the last 2 weeks where we just converted and everything was spiritual. Was running in a fucking Stone Mountain in Atlanta in altitude, and I knew I wasn't conditioned to do that, but I let my spirit take over. Sparring rounds, same guy sparred the last time, undefeated pro boxer. You know what I mean? Very, very, very sharp amateur, and he wouldn't let no shot get through. This time he was punching me harder, and I think everybody wanted me to win, and it's a funny way your homies show you love by whooping your ass. And nobody eased up on me, and I didn't need them to, and I was game for it. And this boxing shit, I love it. I don't know why, man. I love it. I don't care about the running. Coach came in, and he was surprised at how much shape I was in when he came into town, and we got on the treadmill, and he wanted to test me. I know what he was doing. He always playing these fucking mind games and shit, not telling you how much you running and how far you running and what you doing and touching the damn treadmill and shit. So I started slapping his hand, but he'll tell you I didn't wince. I didn't breathe. I kept a stone face, and I didn't care what he put the speed on. Move your legs faster, move your legs slower, and breathe. And I think that mentality is what made me me. And I'm just thankful, and I'm blessed to be able to go out there and do that.
When he got cut, did it change the strategy of the fight for you?
When he got cut?
Yeah, when you saw him get cut.
No, it wasn't over the eye. It was at the forehead. So, I mean, over the eye is a different story. It started bleeding in there. I mean, I'm not aiming shots at a hard forehead. You know, I know you guys don't recognize, but I'm a very, I think a lot in these fights. So, at the end of the day, I'm not going to be aiming at his forehead to do a cut. I don't know how the cut got there. It seemed like it may have been an accidental headbutt. At the end of the day, what's up, Jake? At the end of the day, I'm not finna just sit here and be punching at a dude's forehead if it was a headbutt that did it.
Personally, I hate when people discredit Jake's career